Here's what happened based on the videos I've seen. There was like a video we posted of a helicopter pilot who talked about the situation. He actually put up like the actual charts because, you know, all this stuff is tracked. You could actually look up the tracking of all these
They don't
helicopters.
have black boxes in helicopters, by the way.
They do sometimes, but this one did not. This one did not have one. But basically what he said was this. Once the helicopter took off and was on its way, they kind of reached a situation where the guy should have turned back, right? And this guy is a helicopter pilot himself, but he says when it comes to these guys with these VIP clients, a lot of them are very leery about telling someone like a Kobe,
that
hey,
I can't do it.
We're going to have to stop at this random airport and you're going to have to call your driver and get back into traffic and basically do all the stuff that you're trying to avoid doing by hiring me. So they're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it because they want to save face.
See.
And this is
That's
what happens.
This is
what happens.
This is you know, Outliers. Malcolm Gladwell, that book.
I read it.
Outliers. Two people. Remember when he was talking about the Korean Air, how the crash? I don't know. It was Outliers.
I remember. Yeah, that was Outliers. Yeah, it was all these events that
Korean
ended up
Air
crashing the plane.
Kept crashing. Why did it keep crashing? They were like, "Why do you guys keep crashing?" And they said, "Oh, because of their hierarchy in respect. The co-pilot is usually younger than the older pilot. In Korea, your elders, you don't talk to them. And the younger pilots would be sitting there, and the Korean pilot, maybe the older pilot is getting sleepy or he's going too low, and he can't say anything because he's his elder. And the American companies had to come and go, fuck him. If you're in danger, you're in danger. You got to skip that traditional shit. It's like this is the thing about having yes men around you, yes people around you when you're a celebrity. If my thing is this, for me, tell me when some shit is wrong. Fuck that. We can't. But that should be everybody's common sense. And listen, I'm not here to judge that shit. I don't want to make any mistake on talking about this wrong because I'm pissed that he's gone. That fucking sucks. But this yes men shit, it's like the Aaliyah shit. When there were too many people on the plane, too many motherfuckers. Because, you know, sometimes people will drag 800 people with them. You know what I mean? But Kobe's, this was like they were going to a basketball game because some other families were lost too. You know what I mean? Which was sad as shit. The whole family's gone.
9 people dead.
And my thing is, I want somebody to go, we can't do this. And why would you even argue if a pilot is telling you when planes are grounded or delayed, there's a reason for that shit. They go, hey, we're fixing, motherfucker, fix it. You know what I mean? I remember one time my old manager, who was a fucking dunce, I was trying to get to a gig. Snowstorm. I couldn't make the motherfucker because they were like, all the planes are grounded. It was a storm. My manager's like this. You got to find a way to get there. I said, hey, stupid ass. It's the weather, bro. It happens. If I missed a gig, oh well, the fuck I look. Who's going up it? There would have been a couple of crashes like Otis Redding and certain people that would go up when I have to get to this gig. I'm sorry. You're not getting to the gig. You know what I mean? When planes are delayed, everyone, there's a fucking reason. You know, weather. They know it. I'm a pilot. I studied this shit. We're not going up because you're going to crash.
You're a pilot?
No. I'm saying, I'm just pretending like I'm a pilot. I go, no, I'm a pilot. I went to aviation school. You've been walking on the earth doing nothing. Shut the fuck up. It's delayed. Whenever it's not a delay because it's like, oh, the pilot's lazy.
No, I remember during my DJ days, I had a show in Australia.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually a tour in Australia. And I woke up from my nap and we were in Hawaii because one of the engines had gone out. And they had to make a quick U-turn, stop in Hawaii.
U-turn, brother.
And, you know, and I missed some gigs.
Oh, well.
But I'm still alive.
You're right here.
And that's fine.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Engine's missing. Land it now. Shit.
Yeah.
I can wait. Fuck that. And the person and the people you're coming to should understand that. Like, oh, like I purposely, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't cause, when it comes to the planet, when it comes to the natural forces, hey, man, you know, and plus planes are big. Planes are huge. But this is how you know the planet is powerful. When the plane is shaking. As big as the plane is, it's just being moved. Hey, man, I'm not going against that shit. You know what I mean? There's certain G-forces you go, nah, the numbers are too bad. When the mathematics are wrong, You land that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So when this is happening, let me tell you something. Kobe, I hated Kobe because I'm from Chicago. He was the Jordan replica, kind of. Because he modeled himself after Jordan, which was smart as fuck. His work ethic was just the same as Jordan's. He even talked like Jordan. Everything was Jordan-esque. When I hated Kobe because he killed our team, like killed a lot of teams. He's like, Kobe would kill us as an athlete, competition. If Tom Brady was in action, I feel bad, and I hate the Patriots, but I would feel bad because Tom is such a fantastic athlete. I would feel bad for him as a human being. That shit hurt. I'm not gonna lie. This shit hurt the fuck out of me, like, because not only was Kobe an international star, he was a god
He was bigger than basketball.
Bigger than basketball. And what was great was his transitioning into a father, his transitioning into a businessman.
Right. He won an Oscar.
He won an Oscar. He had his it's just his maturity. He was accepting his retirement. Like, you know what? That same drive I have, I'm gonna put it in my business, put it in my children. He was an advocate for the WNBA. Mm-hmm. His daughter was gonna be one of those because she was cold, Gianna. You know, and so he was just coming full circle, man, as a man. And then he had this $2 billion fund that he had with his business. You know, he had this fund that he was going to help athletes after they retire to extend their wealth. Because a lot of times athletes don't, you know, after they're done, they're like racehorses. They get put to sleep. He goes, I want to build portfolios for athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, he spoke several languages. He wanted to start a league in Asia. He wanted to do that because I think he spoke Chinese. He speaks Italian. He's fluent in Italian. So he was about to really, and just Philly is just representing hard. You're from Kevin Hart to Will Smith. I mean, Philly's representing hard. So he's Philly. So it's just everything was working so perfectly. And then he's there for his kids. You know what I mean? And it's really funny because shit, when I saw Shaq crying, and Shaq's my friend for a long time. And Shaq don't cry about shit.
No.
Ever.
That
motherfucker, man, to see him cry like a little boy, fucked me up. I was like, this is what I'm saying. And they were button heads.
No,
when they were playing.